What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to 60 Seconds. I'm your host, the Birdman, known as Falcon. This right here is a game that we played extensively, like maybe last year, or was it 2015 now? You know what, I'll be honest with you, I have no idea how years and days work anymore. When you're as old as I am, everything just kind of matches together. But we played this game for a very long time on the channel, and I really enjoyed it. I think you guys enjoyed it as well. As of late, and by as of late I do mean like probably a couple of days ago, a new DLC upgrade drop, not upgrade, I guess, update. And this is a free update as well, mind you. So if you already own the game, all you have to do is just install the game if you have it uninstalled, and you should download the new DLC for free. This is called the Rocket Science DLC. The developers have said that throughout the year, they're going to have like new features and new DLC updates again for free coming out. So there's going to be new content coming out for 60 seconds this year, so I'm really excited about it. The one for today that we're checking out is called the Rocket Science Update. Thus far, I don't know what it actually adds for the survival in the bunker, but what does seem plainly obvious to me is you go to challenge mode over here. This is part of the new DLC here. Essentially, you want to run around the house and pick up the items that the game asks you to pick up. And when you do that, it's basically you're done. And what you do is you unlock a couple of hats. So for instance, for the first one, holidays, you actually unlock little Christmas hats for the entire family. If you do the honeymoon one, you unlock beach hats for Dolores and homeboy's name, whose name I just forget here at the moment. But what's really interesting about it is that after you collect this, you don't go into survival mode instantly. It just basically ends, and it tells you that you could actually now use the hats in the survival mode. Now, do the hats actually affect the survival mode itself in the bunker? I have no idea. So here's what I'm going to do for you guys today. I'm going to probably do this run here, holidays, just to show you how the challenge works itself. And I thought I just chose it. I hit a return. Begin adventure. I'm going to do this challenge right now, and just to show you how it works out. And then we'll maybe do a survival mode with the hats, and we'll see if it actually impacts the game at all. So let's see here. We have to pick up 3 water and 3 food. Map, suitcase, daughter, the entire family. Okay, so let's do this here. The suitcase is 3 items if I'm right, so no room. Let's see about just picking up food. Okay, so we just need 1 more water, 1 more food. Tibby's right here, so we might as well just pick him up. I can't pick up the daughter, but I do see another bit of... Oh, that's not what I was trying to pick up at all, but luckily... Oh, I'll do that. Okay. So now we need map. Where the hell's the map at? I see the wife. Oh, here's the map. Okay. So, that and you. Come along. Suitcase. Where is suitcase at? Well, let me pick up the daughter here. I think suitcase was at the start. Here is food. And suitcase should be at the very beginning, if I'm right. There it is. Okay, cool. So we should be able to beat this one with no questions asked. Am I going to beat my old record? I don't think I am. My old record was like 44 seconds, so I did kind of stumble a little bit here when I grabbed that extra item and I left and I came back again, so I don't think I'll beat my old record. But I did succeed with the challenge, and this will unlock the little Christmas hats for you. The end. And there you go. These are the hats you unlock, and you could use these inside of the survival bunker mode. I'm not sure what it actually impacts, but I guess we'll find out. So let's get on out of here. As I mentioned as well, I did the honeymoon one, and that unlocks beach hats for the father and the mother. So let me do a survival mode here for us, and let's see if it impacts anything whatsoever. I'm not sure if I should mix it up, though. Like, should I just have everybody with the holiday hat? Should I have somebody with the beach hat? I don't know. But let me go into new game here, and we'll go into classic. And let's see, we have scavenge. This is going to basically just run around. Apocalypse is the entire shebang. And then survival with random items appointed to you. Let me do Apocalypse here. And we'll do the entire thing altogether. And we'll do Fat Man Normal, I guess, a pretty good thing, because I haven't played this in a very long time, so I kind of forgot everything about it. And let's go to Begin Adventure here. Now, if you guys recall, we used to do challenges with this game. Essentially, I would pick up items and people based on your suggestions. I'm not gonna do that here today, but if we do play more of this in the future when the new updates drop, I will definitely open it back up for new I guess viewer challenges, what I like to call them anyway. But we'll do that in the future once new updates show up with maybe like new items in game. Right now we have a pretty good layout though. We have all my family members right here, which is great. Let me get, yeah, this is actually a really, really good layout for us. Pick up this food if I can. Alrighty. All the family members are now saved. Let me pick up some water, gas mask, checkerboard, why not? And we have bullets here. Cool. Now, did I pick up the suitcase already? No, I have not done that. Let me just pick this up. Very important. Pick this up as well. Maybe get the rifle. What am I missing that's actually very valuable? Flashlight's very valuable as well sometimes. Let's see. We have plenty of time, so don't need to freak out just yet. Although I am kind of freaking a little bit here. I guess the fire axe could be useful sometimes. Bug spray is very useful. Medkit's amazing. I don't think we have the medkit, though. I don't think we'll have enough time for anything else. This is it. Yeah, no time. No time. Okay. I don't think I picked up the medkit, nor the scout book, which are very useful items, but we picked up the suitcase, and sometimes the suitcase can give you some of the items that you miss. So let's find out how we do here, based on luck alone. Okay, we're missing the rifle. We're only missing the rifle, honestly. Wow, that's a really good run, then. That's a very, very good run. Okay, I could live without the rifle. We're not too packed when it comes to water and food, though. That's another big problem. Alrighty, let's see how we do here. What do you mean? Oh, come on. Oh, I didn't pick up the lock, though, right? Yeah, so I guess the suitcase had the lock for us here. All of us made it to the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. Remember, hearing canned soup is healthy for you. When we opened the shelter door, we noticed some of the shelves were already stocked. We can't really say we recall putting all of these supplies here, but we're definitely going to put them to good use. So, inside of the shelter, we apparently already had the lock. And we had the radio. Oh, so I missed the radio. Oh no, the suitcase came from the radio came from the suitcase. Good thing we grabbed the suitcase. What we found inside was definitely useful. We got the radio. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans. We'll sleep on cans, and we'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. I don't think we have too much food, though. Alrighty, yeah, we only have 4 cans of food and 3 water, so we have a lot of items, but our supply of food and water is actually quite low. So if I remember here correctly, we don't feed them for like maybe 5 days. It's tough surviving these conditions. Let's hope this will be over soon, or else we might end up dead in some wasteland ditch. That's not something we're looking forward to. Now, if you're new to this game, mind you, what we did here was there's like a nuclear blast, obviously, and we picked up items here to survive, and you want to survive long enough to trigger certain type of scenes that will lead to your rescue, raiders invading your bunker, you dying from disease, hunger, thirst, a lot of crazy stuff happens in the game, in case you're new to it, mind you. If you're not, then you know what to expect here. But what I'm really curious about is, do the hats actually affect anything in the game at the moment? So let's see here. We're looking into day number 2. You have to feed them and give them water every 5 days, if I'm correct, although it can vary on occasion as well. Day number 2, it's easy to feel a bit down when living underground like this. No sunshine, no sky, we need to get rid of that pessimism and try to bring some cheerfulness into our lives. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing new happened to Mary Jane today. Timmy's good, well at least he was 5 minutes ago. Dolores is doing quite well, or she just can't find anything to complain about today. There isn't much going on with Ted. No trouble, nothing new. Okay, so if I'm correct, it'll tell you here whenever they're starting to feel peckish or thirsty. So, and as I mentioned, the first 5 days you're fine. You have to give them water and food after the first 5 days. But if you keep them with low amount of food and water, they are more liable to run into like bad events and also sicknesses and stuff like that. So it's up to you how you want to kind of distribute food. Alright, so we're at day number 2. Ted seems to be in a really good shape for a trip. And now we could also send our people out to scavenge for items as well, in case you were wondering about this. Now, before we do this, let me see about their hats here. Yeah. So let's give the entire family just the Christmas hats for now. Actually, we'll have Ted be the odd man out with the little fedora fucking beach hat over here. Scout handbook, flashlight. Now, if you click on the items now, it gives you information about them. So, like, check this out. For the Scout handbook, sickness can be an effect of malnutrition, radiation, and other factors. So, as I mentioned, if you don't give them too much water or food, they are more liable to get sick as well. And it's pretty good that the Scout handbook gives you, like, little small tips now. There's a lot of new stuff little added like this. Like, if you click on stuff, it'll tell you interesting things based on the update that I read here. Okay. Checkers and cards. Cool. Now, day number 2, our neighborhood is still highly radioactive. We could do this because we have the gas mask, but remember that if you send somebody with a gas mask, it does have a tendency to kind of wear itself out over time. So I can do this now. Timmy can do it. Timmy can go to the Wasteland, and right now everybody's in actually good condition for it. So you know what? I can wait the radioactive nonsense in the air out. I can wait it out, or I could send somebody out with the gas mask now. Let's send somebody out right now. We are not alone. There's a huge hairy bunny beast that seems to be hiding in one of the pipes. It's been poking its head out, eyeing our measly food stash. We can't let it get to it. We can't let it be in here when we sleep. So, we don't have the gun to shoot it, but we do have a fire axe. Maybe the fire axe gives us a chance to get some more food off of this bunny, which obviously gets turned to soup cans. Now, these events are random, so you can have a good event from it or a bad one right now, so it doesn't seem like we got any more food from it. Let's see what we did here. Our cans are saved. Too bad for the hairy mutant. Guess we're still top of the food chain. Good for us. Getting something to drink for Mary Jane sounds like a good right idea. How about getting Timmy something to drink? He's not looking too well. Water is all Dolores wants, so everybody's a little bit thirsty now, but again, we could wait up until day number 5, I'm pretty sure. So I won't give you guys anything right now. As we mentioned, we're going to be going out onto the Wasteland today, so I'm going to send Timbo out there. I think Timbo was in the highest spirits yesterday. He's usually a pretty good scavenger as well. And I want you to take... you can only take one item. Actually, with the suitcase, you can take more items though, right? Let's see. Suitcase? There. So with the suitcase, you can actually travel with more items outside. So with the suitcase, I want you to go out here with the gas mask. And... maybe the fire axe? Or the map so you don't get lost. Now, mind you, if something happens to Timmy right now, we lose all these items, so it's a gamble for sure. It is definitely a gamble. Okay. Should I go with the Scout Handbook as well? Maybe the Scout Handbook gives us some information out there. Let's just go balls to the wall, why not? This isn't like a series anyway, it's more like just a one-shot on the DLC. So if we fail, we fail. He's gone now for a couple of days. Or maybe for good if he never comes back. Mary Jane keeps fainting. We really need to find her something to drink fast. Timmy went out to the Wasteland. We don't know what it will do if he doesn't come back. He took all that with him. Dolores will not survive without water. And Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. He needs to drink right now. I think we go up to day number 5 of him, right? Ha! Guess what? We already got ourselves our very own Fallout garden. We've got a bunch of mushrooms growing on one of the walls. They're big enough to be eaten. How about that? Should we prepare a mushroom feast today? I don't remember if this is a good event or a bad event. I think it can be a good event sometimes as well, if I remember correctly, but in the past, all it's done is just made me sick, from what I remember. But there can be a positive event from it too. I'm gonna say, based on what I remember in the past, I'm gonna say we don't eat those mushrooms because it can probably lead us to some bad events here, so I'm gonna ignore it for now. Now you guys get some food and water. We're in day number 5. I think any more beyond here, they will die. We may be hungry, but there are just some things we will never eat. Wall fungus is one of them. So okay, good. I'll give you guys water and food right now. So everybody gets fed completely. There you go. We heard something about supply drops on the radio. Oh man, this just might be what we need to survive, and it's supposed to happen near our house. So, had we had the gas mask right now, we could go out and pick up those supplies, but because Timmy has the gas mask when he went out, we don't get this event now. Shit! This is normally the reason why I don't like to send people out this early. But, you know, sometimes you gamble a little bit and it goes bad. And we gambled and it went bad for us right now. Okay, so unfortunately we don't get those free supply drops. It was too dangerous to go out there without any protection, so we decided to stay indoors and listen to the radio. The static is so relaxing. Alrighty, so Mary Jane is feeling safe. Who wouldn't in this coffin-sized shelter? Everything seems okay with Dolores, and Ted is not complaining today. At least not very much. Alright, so I got everybody fed, so they should be good for day number 10 now. Peculiar, it seems that the whole shelter has been shaking every couple of minutes, and it feels like it's getting stronger every time this happens. Here it comes again, and it's way worse. It's an earthquake! Fuck! This is a really terrible event because all it does is basically screw one of your items up. Actually, 2 of them. Luckily for us, Timmy has the gas because he went outside with it, but now we have to choose between the radio or the flashlight. And I'll be honest with you, the radio is very, very important, so we picked that one up, and unfortunately, we're gonna lose the flashlight right now. If you're wondering, this game is very RNG heavy, absolutely. This game is really all about RNG. And you can have a really good run or a very terrible run as well. Earthquake or not, nothing is going to stand between us and our daily dose of radio static. We were able to grab it before it could fall down and get smashed. Now, here's the thing. We have 3 people in the bunker. You telling me one person couldn't hold on to the radio and the other person couldn't hold on to the flashlight? I mean, come on now. You need 3 people to hold the radio together? Come on. Of course, this is, you know, me arguing with video game logic here, but let's be honest, huh? So we lost the flashlight, which sucks, but I think you need the flashlight to get the dog event. There, you could get a dog. I forget what his name is now. Snickers? Butters? I forget what his name is. If you guys remember the name, tell me the name of the dog. I already forgot it. I think it's Snickers for some reason. That or I'm just very hungry at the moment. I could go for a Snickers bar. Playing a game or two might be a good way to relieve the mood and take our minds off of the problems of today and tomorrow. And hey, playing games is good for you, and why not give it a try every now and then? Alright, so no event here today. Timmy's been gone for a very long time, mind you. Very long time. We sent him out in day number 3 or 4, right? Ooh. We played hide and seek. The longest round we were able to play lasted for around 10 seconds. Well, I don't think you could play hide and seek in his little shelter down here, man. Everything's very obvious. Alright, so right now they're getting thirsty yet again. I'll try to give them water on day number 10. We know very little about what's going on outside. It's a good idea to find out more. Maybe discover if anyone has made it to safety. Our radio can help with this. So luckily, this is the reason why I want to hold on to the radio. Let's see if we pick up any sort of transmission that could help us out here. Oh, our son is back too. Yeah, Timmy, what you get for us, dog? I don't see anything new, but maybe more food or water? I don't know. I don't think Timmy found anything for us, man. Let's see here. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency announcement service, and guess what? Great news! The fallout outside has mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now, so luckily we don't need the gas mask anymore to go outside. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. So he brought all the items that he took with him back. Oh no, the suitcase is gone! Can you only use the suitcase once now, or what? Oh, he damaged it and it lost. Okay. The local school is a big... This will tell you right now what Timmy did. The local school is a big building a mile away from our house. Nobody liked that place. The atomic blast didn't change that. Now without windows and a few walls remaining, it looks even more unpleasant. Pleasant or not, it seemed like a good spot to hunt for some useful supplies. Everybody adored the lunch lady. She was almost 80 and everything she touched tasted great and smelled of tomato. Now we know her secret. Tomato soup can. So we essentially sent Timmy out and all he did was grab us like 1 can of food. In the process, we lost the suitcase. Is that a good trade? Absolutely not. That's a very, very terrible RNG event there. 1 can of soup for the suitcase, not good. Alrighty. Well, I think Timbo has to drink water today and eat today because he left before we fed the entire family, and I believe when you go outside, you skip 2 days ahead or something like that. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and speed up everybody's feeding and water thing earlier. Now, the reason why I do it, I could wait up for day 10 for the other family members, but then this way I kind of have everybody in the same schedule, so let's see. We didn't expect to get a phone call so soon after the atomic bomb drop, yet here we are. We can clearly hear a phone ringing outside. It must be the public phone booth on the other side of the street. Should we go answer it? I forget what this event does. It can be good, it can be bad, I forget which one. It's been so long. I mean, radioactivity has gone down now, so maybe we send Ted to go check it out? Let's send Ted to go check it out. Now, here's the thing about the game. If Ted dies, I believe it is game over instantly, so Ted is the main ideal person you want to keep alive. If he dies, it's game over no matter what, I'm pretty sure anyway, that's how it works out. Or am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Huh. Again, as I mentioned, it's been a very long time. You guys correct any sort of issues I'm having here. Let me know in the comments what I'm saying wrong here. Day number 10. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as the survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. So Ted came back safe and sound. If I'm correct, the survivors of Hill Valley are actually very good people, and if you complete their quests, you actually get rescued by them, if I'm correct here. I feel like I'm saying if I'm correct here a lot, aren't I? That's what happens when you play this game in such a long time, though. So remember, we gave these guys water and food on day number 9, so next time we have to give them water and food will be day 14. Assuming I don't want to, speed up the process here. So we can go outside on day number 10 again. We don't have to take the gas mask with us here. Ted is vigorous enough to withstand the hazards of the Wasteland. We can send Dolores for an expedition. Mary Jane is more than ready to go out and scavenge. I'm gonna hold off for a bit longer here. Oh, no! Oh, fuck, I double-clicked by mistake. There was an event with the Scout Handbook. Did you guys catch that? What was that event for? It's not worth even touching it if we don't know what we're doing. Oh, I think it might have been to fix the flashlight. The Scout Handbook has the ability to give you a chance to fix something on occasion. And that's probably what that was right now. I didn't read it myself, but I imagine it was probably to fix the flashlight because it's the only thing that's broken here. Oh well. That's my bad. I double-clicked by mistake here. Alright, so we're not feeding you guys just yet. I mean, we do know that there's no radioactive waste out there. Ted is vigorous enough. Dolores is confident she will survive outside. Mary Jane is more than ready. Let's send Dolores out there, maybe. Dolores isn't really one of the better scavengers, but maybe she does well for us. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in, but we'll have to leave eventually. It would be good to head straight to safety instead of getting ourselves into more trouble, if that's even possible in a situation. Our hope is that our brave soldiers will come to rescue us and take us to some well-hidden, well-stocked government shelter. Timmy had comics about those, so you just know they must exist. All we need to do is make contact with the military. Luckily for us, we have the radio, so we'll try to see if we can make some contact here. Okay. We have the radio going off. The axe. We have the little drawing from the robot gentleman. That's the developer's logo, if I'm correct here. Let's pop this open. We knew it. The government has not fallen, and they're coming to save us. They didn't give us exact dates in the radio transmission, but we're sure they won't keep us waiting long. They said they will be in touch in a couple of days and told us to wait further instructions. Can we spare some water? Mary Jane has been asking about it all day. Timmy's very hungry. Some water would be good for him as well. Yeah. I gotta get you guys to day 14 before we do that, though. So, I'm gonna send Dolores out there. And we know for a fact the radioactivity is now low, or the radioactive, clouds up there are low. So, what do I send her with? Normally, you want to go with a map so they don't get lost. And they could also find stuff with the map here, too. The scout handbook is also pretty well, but let's go with the map. Just so she doesn't get lost by any chance here. Alrighty, Dolores, good luck to you. Hopefully you can find us some water, because we're very, very low on water. Hopefully we get like a merchant for some water. It would be really great right now, too. Mary J keeps fainting. We really need to find her something to drink fast. Timmy's very hungry. Timmy's in terrible shape. We need to give him water now. I think we probably should give him water today. That worries me a lot. I think he might die next day. Alright, so, the wife is now gone. I think we're not going to screw around here and just, go with the water now. It might be a day early, but I'm worried about that event about now. We've been busy since we got to the shelter, but there is still much to be done, like trimming the shrubbery in our yard. That's definitely something we want to do when we get out of here. Random event. Alrighty, we're day number 14 here. Thus far, everybody's still alive and nothing really new has happened. I was hoping the hats would infect something in the game. It still probably could, but so far hasn't really done much. But there you guys have it. This is 60 Seconds, the new Rocket Science DLC. As I mentioned, it's free. If you have the game already, just install it again and you should get it for free. Mess around with the challenges. There's going to be new features coming up pretty soon. And if you want to see some more, maybe complete this run, let me know in the comments and maybe I completed. I'm going to save right here. And if you guys want to see some more, I'll at least complete this run and see what's up here in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will catch you next time.